Now that I have the pie cap ready, let's start drawing our pies. So here I'm going to use the commons offset because I know that from this line, the center of this uh, pile is basically 1 feet 3 inch, and I know that from that top it's going to be 1 foot 3 inch. So let's get back to our drawings. I'm going to use the offset tool, and for the distance we're going to give them 1 foot 3. Selecting the first point up here, that's going to be your first line, and down here it's going to be second. Okay, all good. So now let's start and draw our second point. We know that this circle up here is basically located in the middle of this pie cap, so I'm going to use that as my reference. Now I'm trying to draw a circle. Before I go to our circle, let's find the position of these two other lines that we basically gonna define the center of these two circle. So I know that it's gonna be 1 feet 6 inch. So I'm gonna use the offset again, and I'm gonna use 1 feet 6 inches. Right. So I have that, and I'm gonna offset this one to this direction. For the second one, I'm gonna leave it as it is because we're gonna introduce another tool here. All right. Now that I have this, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw a circle. So I'm going to draw a circle, and I know based on this drawing that the pile, the diameter is 14. So it's going to be a circle with 7-inch radius, right? That's the first circle. Now I want to draw another one up top here. In order to draw another one, I don't need to type anything. If I press space or enter, it's going to run that command. So I'm going to click on the specifying the center. For the radius, it's already there. If you see that it's by default is the last input for my previous command, which is 7 feet. So I'm going to leave it as it is. Let's just pressing enter. So if I press enter, that's going to draw a circle with the same size of the previous one. All right. Now we're going to introduce another very helpful tool that we can use in our AutoCAD drawings, which called mirror. It's obvious what we're going to do. What we are trying to do is that we're going to use this circle, mirror it in reference to one line or center line, and create another circle on the other side. Right now it's quite simple because we have only one object, but if you have a multiple objects, that mirror tool become very handy because you don't need to draw those things over and over. So let's go over mirror. So the first thing the mirror asks us is that selecting the object. So I'm going to use this object. Okay. And I'm going to press enter, and it's going to ask me about the first point. So what basically the mirror asks is that it's asking me about defining the mirror line. So I'm going to select this one as a first point and go all the way up to this point as a second point of my mirror line. The last question is that if I want to keep the source object or I want to erase it. For now I want to keep the first one, so I'm going to leave it as no. But if I want to delete the whatever object as a source object, I can delete that as well. Alright. So as you can see, I have created 3 separate circles, and they are not dependent on each other. Alright.